Hi guys, welcome back again to another video. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. If this is your first time, please do not make your last subscribe. So in today's video, I'm going to quickly react to this video I saw trending on social media.
A brave Nigerian guy currently living in Ghana called Man shared in details the reasons why he thinks Nigeria have more mad people than Ghana. Emphasis on the new trend happening in Nigeria. The thing there is that, should I say, the funny thing there is that I went to the comment section and a lot of Nigerians seems to agree to what he said. They said, if only Nigerians can actually learn from Ghanaians how they were able to manage their sanity, because whenever it comes to country with sane people, I give it up to Ghana and Ghanaians. I'm going to quickly let you guys watch all the videos, and of course a lot of videos how people have been seen reacting generally on social media. Let's take it away, guys.
As a Nigerian man living in Ghana, have you realized that the number of mad people in Ghana cannot be compared to the numbers of mad people in Nigeria? What do I mean? We have lesser number of mad people in Ghana compared to Nigeria. Because in Nigeria, only the government self will make you mad. Number one. And number two, the health system is not working. You get me? When you mad for Nigeria, the health system, nothing is free in that country. Once you complain for that country, you die. If you don't complain for Nigeria, you still die. See that NYC girl, he complain. They won't kill her. She no complain. She still there inside the mad. Because even the government of Nigeria self, make you crazy. Make I give you reason why they say mad people not pay for Ghana. Number one, the government system, it they work. No, they say in Ghana, it they work. Then number two, which is the most reasonable reason why mad people no plenty for Ghana, now the sun. Even normal person for Ghana self, they don't come up from sun. Talk more of you when say you want mad. So with this little few point of mind, now you know why we have lesser mad people in Ghana and have plenty of mad people in Nigeria.
Nigerians wanna suffer past every African country in this world. Oh, like seriously, just listen to what their president had to say. Just listen.
We may be hungry, but we can manage our own.
Una suffer past. In fact, una no be mates with Ghanaians.
You think say na joke? For all the whole Africa country, na Nigeria suffer pass. The only thing where they help us now be in social media. We get president. If a president can come out and talk this kind of thing, we not get president. The only person we are looking on to now as our Messiah is very dark man.
And to arrest and oppress Nigerians when they stand on their fundamental constitutional rights. Bandits there everywhere. Inspector General of Police, you don't see them to go arrest. Kidnappers everywhere. Inspector General of Police, you don't see them to go arrest. But the way many Nigerians go come outside to exercise his fundamental constitutional rights, then go arrest them, oppress them, detain them. We are saying no to it. Enough is enough. We can never be slaves in our own country. If you want to be a slave, then be a slave. I, James Mike, aka Flat Boy, you talk, you die. You don't talk, you die. I will not be a slave in my father's land. No, I can never be a slave in Nigeria. Unemployment day, we dey suffer. Hunger day, we dey suffer. Insecurity day, we dey suffer. No medical health care, we dey suffer. People dey borrow money, they travel up and down, they buy private jet, they buy SUV, and nobody dey answer question. That mumu man, when they from Senate, Akpabio, just there they sign anything they like. Time don't reach when we go to ask them questions, one by one, because nobody dey fear anybody. And I say so, if I die today, to God be the glory. You went to your house, they say you don't want to die. Then your house, if it collapse, kill you inside, you die for nothing. If I die today, I die as a hero, fighting for my nation. Shameless APC people. See how, my APC keep us for this condition all day. APC is the most useless political party ever in this planet Earth. Now they keep us for this condition. We dey suffer and we dey smile. Nobody is saying anything about it. When you come out to talk, they expired Inspector General of Police. When no one retired. They illegal. When no one retired. After 35 years in office. Supposedly say the former Inspector General of Police no retire. How you for become Inspector General of Police? You don't do your 35 years. Go out, go and rest with your grandchildren and your children. When they arrest Nigerians, they oppress us. Enough is enough.
The bitter truth still remains that a lot of Nigerians are frustrated. This particular young man you guys are seeing on the screen, he is a Nigerian currently living in diaspora, and he shared in details how he was able to escape death. According to him, he had a gun, is it gun point or something on his head, and he was kidnapped and he had to pay a huge amount of money to get released. After that incident in a very thick bush in Nigeria, he vowed that he will never ever live in Nigeria anymore. He got the opportunity, should I say he was actually lucky to have traveled out to where he is safe, he is calculated, and he's living better. And he promised that he's going to use his platform to protest and talk about the fact that this 30 days run challenge will never go unnoticed. Let's hear him out.
Same country that I was kidnapped. Me talking to you. Same country that I was kidnapped. I paid ransom for my life. I paid to be alive today. I was in the bush with five men. One pointed on my head. I paid ransom for my life, and I told myself, no. I cannot do this. I can't do this. I can't do it. A president that was declared in the night when the citizens were sleeping. This man, this carnivorous animal. This man literally forced himself on us. We are tired. Living abroad is good, but at the end of the day, I really wish that my country had plans for me as a person.
I don't think the Nigerian government are terrible. I think they're horrible, wicked, and heartless. The thing that some Nigerians are attacking right here, apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, the couple who came out to cry out of frustration. Ignorance is indeed a disease. But I can't seem to understand why some people have come to accept that struggling to feed is a normal part of life. I personally jumped back from Nigeria in 2020, and the difference between the standard of living in Nigeria versus where I am cannot even be compared, despite this is a country that doesn't have half the resources that we have in Nigeria. Amongst the numerous things we can talk about, let's talk about minimum wage. The minimum wage here is €13.50, and if you work 8 hours per day for 5 days, you'll be earning around €1,700 per month after tax. On such minimum wage, if you have kids, you get some extra benefits from the government, like childcare allowances per child, and you could even apply for some housing benefits that would relieve you of part of your rent. Now, I'm not saying life here is perfect, but the government policies actually put into consideration the actual cost of living. So for anyone who is not lazy and is willing to work, you would at least be able to afford the minimum. At least feeding and a shelter over your head is assured from the minimum wage. Now let's talk about the actual cost of foodstuff compared to the income. How much is full chicken? €4. With another €4, you get enough tomatoes to make a pot of stew. Milk goes for €1.25. Bread, €2. Cooking oil, €4.50. Which means with 15 to 20 euros, you can eat comfortably for 2 days, which is 2 hours of work on minimum wage, meaning you have the rest to save for your rent or other grocery shopping. Now compare that to Nigeria's proposed minimum wage of 70,000 naira. How much is rice? How much is oil? How much is a kilogram of chicken in Nigeria? Maggi, salt, onions. That's already over 5,000 naira gone. 70,000 naira per month for minimum wage equals 3,500 naira per day. So after spending 5,000 naira, which is more than a whole day's work, how do you expect the people to feed? How do you expect them to save for their rents? How do you expect them to pay their children's school fees? How many schools are free? Do we have free education in Nigeria? Well, here education is free. You don't have to pay unless you feel like you have the money and you want to put your kids in private school. But the free education in Nigeria, is that not what VDM is still trying to see how we can fix the classrooms? And yet when people cry and they dare call out the government, some people will come out and be talking rubbish. They have the audacity to threaten them instead of us to stand together and see that the government does what they're supposed to be doing. The fact that we cannot come out to cry or express our feelings anymore is a deep problem that needs to be addressed. Let's be real. The government is pushing girls to become oloshos, the guys to do rituals or yahoo. Because how can someone who is working full-time not be able to afford to feed, pay their rent, or pay their children's school fees? What do you expect such a person to do? And you know what hurts the most? Nigeria has everything needed to be great. We have one of the best weather in the world. We have the population, we have the resources, yet we're all forced to run to other countries that do not have the resources or brain power that we have in Nigeria. We contribute to their greatness. We work hard. We build their economies. And yes, they pay us well. A comfortable life and peace of mind. But I will give up half of what I'm earning here to go back to Nigeria if only Nigeria was safe. But how can I return to a country where my primary concern would be my safety? How can I go back when every day my number one prayer is that my family members over there are safe? When life itself is not guaranteed. If anything happens to anybody, what is the guarantee that there will be justice for the person? Enough is enough. We all have to stand up and fight this fight because we elected these people there and so they are accountable to us. Enough is
This particular last video, to be very honest, I didn't want to play it to the end, but it became so emotional that there was no part of that video that I could cut. Most times I don't like my videos very long, so if I pick an important information on that video, I like, discard the rest. Oh my God. I felt really down listening to her. She said she's willing to leave, forfeit half of what she's earning just to return back home. And people are being silenced, like we are being told not to cry out. To be very honest, anybody in support of this, your generation will carry it. Anybody that can tap his or her chest and support this thing happening in Nigeria right now, you will suffer it. Not just you, your generation will suffer it. All the videos I played here are very emotional. If you could read this guy's lips, if you could listen very carefully to what they said. Is it the man that talked about the fact that he got kidnapped? These guys said that if only we Nigerians, we have the population, we have the perfect weather, but the level of insecurity in this country has broken us. A lot of Nigerians are depressed. Even the people that run away from this country in search of greener pastures. To be very honest, there is absolutely nothing like home. There is absolutely nothing like home. Because home is where the heart belongs. Even if you guys feel that we are always talking about how bad things are in Nigeria, the thing there is that you can't tell me that there is no good thing happening in this country. Otherwise, why do we still have such population? But the bad things that people are constantly facing outweighs the good ones. I pray Nigeria is better, and I will see you guys in my next video.